Lee & Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee & Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040 to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years, and FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia, you can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Charlton County High School. Keith Newbern, got Jeremy Paxton with me this afternoon. Jeremy Lewis, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We're going to bring you the JV game this afternoon. Something we haven't done. I don't know if we've ever done the JV game.
No, I don't think so this year, but last year I think there was a couple.
Okay, with no girls, we're going to do the JV boys this afternoon, be followed by the varsity boys. Lanier County versus Charlton here in the swamp. We got on the starting lineup here is number 4, Kamarion Wade, number 11, Marcus McGriff, number 5, DeCorion Pope, number 12, Lamiko Brewington, and number 10, Brown, with the shot up and in to put the Bulldogs on top 2-0. And they play 7-minute quarters, I just realized. There's a steal in there by McGriff. Dishes it off to Wade, who lays it up and in. 4-0 Bulldogs. Jeremy, it was a good ride down here. I forget how long that ride is.
Hour and 25 minutes.
Big guy underneath there for Charlton. So they're going to have some size for a while. Number 4 is probably 6'4", 6'5", probably.
He looks pretty tall. He's foul, too.
He's foul and going to go to the line and shoot, too. Kind of knuckleball up there and in. Just about zero spin on that shot.
Right, just a hair. That's better.
Second one up and in. 4-2, 5:51 to go. Bulldogs pass through the press. Ball gets lost out of bounds and belong to Charlton. The Bulldogs going to show a little pressure. Charlton will throw it away and turn it over. I see the third one. There's 3 officials. I was thinking there was only 2.
Usually JVs are only 2, right?
A lot of times they are, but usually they switch. Then the JV will leave, the ones who call the JV will leave, and a fresh set of 3 will come in to call the varsity. Charlton with a steal. Fast break gets a layup, puts it 4-4. McGriff with it in the backcourt. Got to get it across, and Charlton's going to steal it again. Lay it up, no good. Put back up, no good. Back up and in. 6-4 Charlton. After the Dogs led 4-0 early, Charlton has raced back with 6 unanswered points. Wade to Brown, 3-point shot, in and out, no good. Drive, shot, no good. Wade comes out there with it ahead to Brown. He's going to drive. And they're going to call a charge, and that guy was falling down before there was any contact ever made. If we get that kind of calls in the varsity game, it may be a long evening. Kid stopped there.
I seen it.
To take the charge, and he started falling down. Never was any contact. He tripped up Brown. Three-pointer for Charlton up and in, 9-4 Indians. Brown for 3, no good. Rebound Brewington. His shot's no good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Lamico Brewington, number 12, shooting 2. Throw too hard, too strong off the back iron. Brown's going to go out, and Griner's going to check in. Throw no good. Charlton chases down the loose ball. They lead it 9-4, 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Charlton tried to get in the low post, and the guy wasn't looking. Long pass ahead to Peanut. He's going to have to bring it back out of there. And they're going to call a travel on Marcus McGriff.
Is that Amari's younger brother?
Yes, it is. That's Amari's younger brother. Going to be a good basketball player. He's made some big time shots for us in some varsity games so far this year. Big guy, he's got 4 inches on everybody down there, but he's struggling to find the square. Finally, after about 4 different shots, maybe 5.
I think it was 5 or 6.
He finally found a square and put it up in the. Wade's going to drive, kick it back out to Griner. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Charlton. Charlton up 11-4. Bulldogs led 4-0 early, and Charlton's rolled off 11 in a row. And they call a travel instead of a charge on that big fella. Charlton showing some kind of 2-2-1. And that didn't work there. Shot up, no good. Rebound Charlton, back up and in. 13-4, timeout Charlton. After a 13-0 run, they decided to call a timeout.
What for?
That's my theory, Jeremy. Why? What in the world would you call a timeout for on a 13-0 run? They're going to send in a sub or 2.
They got them a dedicated sanitizer over there for that ball. You see that over there by the bench?
Yeah, and I believe we need one of those.
Instead of Pete doing it, they need to put somebody else over there to let them do it, so that Pete can focus on the score and the clock.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Charlton. Charlton with another basket. That's a kid that just came in off the bench. 15-4 now. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bulldogs hadn't had a whole lot of trouble beating that press, but have just been unable to score. Three-pointer by Clarkson, no good. James Clarkson checked in the ball game, number 1. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Clarkson going to come out of there with it. He double dribbled and got away with it. McGriff with the basketball. Going to find Peanut down low, lays it up and in. Finally broke the ice after a long drought. Scored the first 4 points of the game, and Charlton had rolled off 15 straight before that basket. Ball knocked out of bounds to stay with Charlton. A minute exactly remaining in the first quarter. Charlton going to send in a sub. They only have 8 here on their dressed out on their JV squad. Three-pointer up and in. 18-6 now. 50 seconds to go in the quarter.
What was his number? Who just shot that?
Jeremy, I think it might have been 32. Peanut thought about it and then kicked it over to Griner. Long cross-court pass to Clarkson. He traveled. Got in a little bit of a hurry there as Jewell is going to check into the ball game. Braden Jewell, number 23. Pass down there to the big fella. He couldn't quite hold it, got it down there below his waist. Jewell got a hand on it. Ball goes out of bounds, belongs to Charlton. They lob it into the big guy. He couldn't hang on to it, and Marcus is going to come out of there with it. Drive, shot up, no good, but he's fouled.
Is it 2 shots?
2 shots for Marcus McGriff. Wade going to come back in. Griner going to check out. Charlton sends in, looks like, number 22. Missed them both. Six seconds to go here in the quarter. 32 going to be called for an offensive foul, pushing off. Get it over here on the side. Need to look for somebody pretty quickly to get a shot off because he only got 3.8 seconds left. Peanut tried to get it down there to James. Couldn't get it there, and Charlton will dribble the timeout. End of the first quarter, Charlton 18, Bulldogs 6.
Lee and Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee and Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040 to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back here at Charlton County Gym, Keith Newbern and Jeremy Paxton bringing you JV basketball this afternoon. Not too good right now for our young Bulldogs. They trailed at 18-6, but 3 full quarters remaining. They took a 4-0 lead there early if you're just joining us, and just couldn't score. Had a hard time putting the ball in the basket. They beat Charlton's press, but had good shot opportunities, just couldn't knock them down. It'll be Charlton's ball to begin the second quarter. On the floor now for the Bulldogs going to be Sam Mansell, Brown, Marcus McGriff, Braden Jewell, and Kaysen Register. So the JV lineups sometimes is a little deceptive because you can only play 2 quarters in a JV ball game and play 4 in the varsity, or you can play, but just put it this way, you can play 6 total quarters in a day. McGriff lays it up no good.
Yeah, it seems like a year or two back, a game Lanier versus Irwin, I remember something about that happening.
You're right, Jeremy. That's a good catch there. Lanier and Irwin, that was last season, I believe. Might have been year before last. Irwin messed up and played a kid in 7 different quarters, and it's not a full quarter. If you enter the game in that quarter, it counts as playing in that quarter, and you can only play in 6. And like Jeremy said, Irwin mistakenly done that. We called him on it, and Coach Green said, yeah, we just made a mistake, and they had to forfeit the basketball game, and it changed the seeding for the region tournament. We ended up with a better seed due to that error. High school football, you can play 6 quarters in a week, and the week starts on Friday. So you play the full varsity game on Friday. You can play 2 quarters in the JV game the following Thursday. Baseball, and I do believe softball, you can play 30 games in a season no matter what the situation is. You play 30, and that's it. Charlton still showing that pressure. Mansell was wide open. He and Jewell under the basket. Nobody saw him. Brown drives and gets a blocking foul. I think he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Charlton now leading at 19-6. A little over a minute into quarter number 2. Free throw rattles around, no good. Second free throw up and in, 19-7. Drive, shot up, no good. Big fella gets his hands on it, puts it back up and in. He certainly will be a threat over the coming years in varsity action, I'm sure, with his height. Register with a reverse layup, no good. Charlton down with it. They push it ahead, lay it up and in. Thought Register might block that one, but he just barely missed it, getting a fingertip on it. Griff going to bring it across, gets it to Register. Traveling on Brown. And I'm going to get his first name while I'm thinking about it. I looked that up today because I kept trying to. Every time he comes into the varsity games, we've never got his name, but. Pretty sure I know what it is, but I don't want to mistake it. Charlton with the basketball. 32's done made 1 3. Pass that one up. I think he walked, no call. Number 4 back up over everybody to get the rebound. 25-7. Now Charlton pulling away with an 18-point lead. Long pass to Griner, and he had a good look down there to Jewell. They're going to call traveling on register. Javion Brown is what he is listed. That's what I thought. They have him listed as Javion Brown on the official roster. Jewell come out, Brewington back in. It's like Jewell may be going to the locker room. Not sure. He looks like he's okay. Charlton drives around, lays it up and in, extends their lead to 20, 27-7. So the ball was out of bounds, never touched. It'll stay with. It'll go over to Charlton County. James Clarkson going to check in, and Jewell just went to the locker room to grab the Gatorade bottles. Traveling violation. Jeremy, 2 of these 3 officials wear their scarves over their, it ain't a face, it ain't a mask, it's a scarf. They're wearing it over their whistle.
I think that would be uncomfortable.
I would too.
Trying to hold that thing in there with the mask or whatever on it.
3-point basket by Sam Mansell. Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's the first time I've seen any of them do that. I know in some of the pro football games, you had some officials who had an electronic whistle. So they mashed a button and it blew the whistle.
I bet it's not as loud.
It wasn't. They had some trouble hearing it. Clarkson going to drive, and he'll be fouled.
What was that?
Coach Kimbrough not happy with the action. He's got a little upset down there on the end of the bench.
I was trying to figure out who it was.
Yeah, it's Coach Kimbrough.
Yeah, I see it now.
I think he realized that the guys wasn't following the instructions given by Coach Stites, and Coach Kimbrough called him out on it. Clarkson traveled again. Just a couple of times he's done that, and he's making his move to the basket before he gets the ball put on the floor. Looks like Brown's going to come back to the table and check back in. Offensive foul in there on Charlton County. Called on number 4, the big fella. I think when they switched over, he ran over somebody. Clarkson will go out, and Brown comes back in. So you got Mansell, Register, Griner, Brewington, and Brown on the floor for the Bulldogs. Register going to bring it up. So head to Brown. Back to Register. Register drives, lays it up and in, right down the middle of the lane. 27-12. Bulldogs have trimmed 5 points off that lead in the past couple of trips down. There's a steal in there by Brown. Going to try to get ahead of the defense. Going to lay it up. No good. Register with a rebound. No good. Charlton comes out of there with it. .32 shot up. No good. Rebound. Griner ahead to Brown. He's blocked. Shot to go out of bounds. Brown will bring it in for the Bulldogs. Got a minute 20 left to go in the half. Metzel going to drive, shot up, no good, rebound Griner. He drives, puts it up, no good, rebound Charlton. Getting close to a minute left to go here in the half. 32 going to bring it up. Pick set up top, he'll still lose it. Griner's going to run it down and then throw it away, trying to get it to Brown. Ball down low, push on Mansell. Be the second team foul of the quarter on the Bulldogs. Charlton has committed 3 as Eli North is going to check in for Griner. Back tip by Brown. Mansell comes up with a loose ball. He drives. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Looks like Kamarion Wade's going to come in. Free throw up and in from Mansell. Give him 4 points on the afternoon. Cuts the Charlton lead to 27-13. Brown's going to go out. Second free throw from Mansell, short, rebound Charlton. Three-pointer by Charlton hits the top up there. Going to be out of bounds with 27 seconds remaining.
Didn't think that was going to come back down off there. It just kept bouncing up and down right there.
It looked like it was just going to stick there, wasn't it, Jeremy? Register with the ball in the backcourt. Gets it ahead to Mansell. Drives up the sideline. Going to take it to the basket. Put a shot up. No good. He's fouled. Let's see if they give him 2 shots. They're going to send him back to the line. He was 1 for 2 just a second ago. Up and in. 27. Should be 27. Well, I guess that's right.
That's what I got.
Second one on the way up and in. 27-15 now. Mansell with 2 more free throws. Give him 6 points. Charlton going to drive. Put a shot up, no good. Brewington comes out of there with it. He's going to lay it up, no good, and he's fouled and goes up against the wall down there. Fortunately, they have good protective padding on that wall. Brewington took a spill and slid all the way up against that wall. Miko Brewington with a chance to cut it down to 10. Bulldogs have scored 8 unanswered. Seven and a half seconds to go. We throw it a little strong, no good. Got one more. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Charlton. 5 seconds. Got it ahead. Shoot a 3-pointer at the buzzer. No good. So that'll end the first half. Charlton County leads the Bulldogs here in JV basketball action 27-15.
Lee & Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee & Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040. to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to second half action of the JV boys basketball game this afternoon down here in Folkston. There will not be a ladies game. They played earlier in the year, in a month or so ago, back in December, I think, wasn't it, Jeremy?
I believe that's...
We couldn't make it, and Charlton carried it for us. And
right, yeah, I
we
think it
asked
was
everyone
December, yeah.
told everyone they could tune in to Adam and Charlton Sports Network. It'll be Bulldog basketball here to start the second half. They trail at 27-15. They went on an 8-0 run there. They were down 20 at one time. Cut it down to 12. Mansell to Wade. Line up in there right now with Sam Mansell, Kamarion Wade, James Clarkson, Miko Brewington, and DeCorion Pope. Mansell gets it to Pope. He laid it up, just barely missed it. Brewington with a rebound, shot up, and he's fouled. Nice play there, drawn up by the Bulldogs. Just couldn't quite finish. But Brewington cleaned up the rebound and got fouled on the putback. Free throw, no good. You'll have one more. Lane violation on everybody. Brewington kind of deked everybody right there.
So what's that do then? He don't...
Well, he'll get another shot. That shot there was just practice, I guess. But the double lane violation, I think it'll be a jump ball. If they call a double lane violation, I'm pretty sure it'll be a jump ball and the ball will belong to Charlton. If they call a lane violation on one team or the other, if it's on Charlton, he'll get a shot. If it's on the Bulldogs, then it'll be Charlton basketball.
Two of the officials were just standing to the left of the camera there talking. You couldn't see it on TV. The other one's still got the ball over here underneath the basket. White ball. They just said white ball.
Charlton with the basketball. Shot up. No good. That big fella cleaned it up. He puts it back up and he's fouled. I don't know the foul situation. Didn't think to keep up with it, but I don't believe anybody's in very serious foul trouble. Another knuckleball. That's he don't have if there's any rotation on that ball, it is almost hard to see with the naked eye. Made them both. Don't matter if it's rotation or not when you hit the bottom of the net with them. 29-15. Bulldogs beat the press. And they finished this time on the other end. 29-17. There's a foul on number 4. The big guy didn't get there in time to set the pick. It'll be a moving screen. They're going to take him out, I think. Bulldogs with another opportunity to cut it down to 10. Mansell to Pope. Pope's going to come up the sideline. They say he stepped on the line down there. Yep.
You better get rid of that.
Ball hit Wade in the back, and he almost came away with it. Then Charlton double dribble. And Charlton steals the inbound, and they lay it up and in. 39, 31, not 17. Wade drove, dished it off to Brewington. He lays it up and in. 31-19. Mansell with a near steal. Thought he traveled in there, no call. Charlton comes away with the rebound. 32 blocked by Mansell. Another shot back up. Brewington finally clears it. Thought about throwing it down in the peanut, but they done retreated and got back in front of him. Sam with the ball out top. Looking to set up the offense. Gives it to Wade. Guys go in motion, and Clarkson is tripped and loses the basketball. No call. And they're going to call a blocking foul in there on Kamarion Wade. Three-point basket by Charlton. Going to put the lead back to 15 at 34-19. Kamari on drive, shot up no good, but he's fouled. That'll be 3 fouls on Charlton in this quarter, 2 on the Bulldogs so far. Fouls have increased some here as the second half has gotten underway. It's not real bright in here with the lighting situation. They got windows up at the top on each side, and the natural lighting comes in and kind of distorts the artificial lighting.
It looks like some of the artificial lighting is different types of bulbs. Like these up here where I'm sitting at are different from those out there on the court.
Like some are standard, some are LED. Is that what you're seeing?
Yes.
Yep. Wade makes that one 34-20.
He gets another one?
It must have been a violation on that first one. Second one on the way up and in. Third one, I reckon you would say. 34-21. Bulldogs show pressure. 32 walk, and they seen it.
Timeout, I guess. Is that a 30?
Didn't see the. I was looking and they didn't. I don't know. It's JV basketball, so who knows what they. But he did. I didn't see him make a signal as to whether it was a full or a 30.
Must have been a 30.
Must have been. Tried to tie Mansell up there. He comes away with it and he's stripped on the way up. Charlton with a couple of chances at it, couldn't get it. Wade and Brewington ahead of the pack and finally get a foul call down there.
Hey, what's the score you have? Is that right?
They have 34-21.
I have 33-21.
I haven't put no scores in, but maybe the scorekeeper over there. I think they made a 3-pointer, Jeremy. It was 29. It was something. It was 29. Free throw on the way. Good by Wade. I think they did make a 3-pointer, but I don't remember them making a free throw.
This brings back to mind 2 years ago that Telfair game where the clock operator wasn't paying attention to the game.
That's
or
right.
To his job instead of he didn't run the clock and he added the extra point too. You remember that?
That's right. Throw up and in. 34-23 now. Bulldogs trying to keep it close. Peanut almost had a steal. It comes away with a foul there. Got 'em even the fouls up at 4 apiece, I think. Well, no, they didn't. Unless they didn't put it up.
Dude, quit throwing it at him. Throw it somewhere else.
Wade almost came up with a steal. Charlton goes to the hoop, lays it up and in. 36-23. Mansell gives it up to Wade. Wade tried to get it to Peanut, and I don't know if he wasn't looking or the guy just stepped in front of him. Foul now on Wade, and that'll send Charlton to the line to shoot 2. Something I just realized there, Jeremy was talking about the guys playing 6 quarters in a day. Register did not come back out in the second half. He dressed back in street clothes and came over to sit with the varsity guys.
So he's keeping him for four more quarters in the varsity.
Well, he'll have
total of 6, right? So
yeah, he could have played 1 more quarter in the JV, but I think I may be wrong. It may be 5 quarters, not 6, but I think it's 6. Nonetheless, register's done for the JV game. He's sitting down here next to us with the varsity guys that don't dress for JV. Well, he drives, puts a nice jumper up and in. 36-25, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Way down with a rebound. Almost was tackled in there. Peanut ahead, lays it up and in. Bulldogs cut it to 9. Timeout, Coach Joel Stites, and I see him signal for a 30. But I don't mean it to be a 30 because if he's out of 30s, they'll give him a full. And they say full timeout, so we'll take a break.
Lee and Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee and Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040 to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
All right, back here at Charlton County, 2:49 left in the third quarter. Bulldogs have cut it to 36-27. They trailed at 1 point by 20. Bulldogs had a little bit deeper bench than Charlton, and you could see some fatigue as Charlton called again for a moving screen. Charlton dressed 8 players for this game, and I think we have, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We had around 12 because Register is no longer dressed. And the lead's cut down to 9, 36-29. And Charlton turns it over again. Make that cut down to 7 at 36-29. Ball into Peanut. Puts it up, and it gets the roll. 36-31. Cut it to 5 with 2:16 left in the third. Charlton having a time getting the ball inbounds. Finally do. 32 is going to bring it up. Drives, misses it. Mansell down with it. Gets it ahead, overthrows Peanut. Peanut turned his back to the goal, looking for the pass. If he'd have kind of sprinted out a little bit more like a wide receiver, he'd might have had a little bit better opportunity. And Mansell was trying to lead him and led him a little bit too much. Timeout, Charlton. Almost a 5-second violation. Coach indicates 30. And you'll see the official, now he says 30, but he does this.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But that means full.
He swings his arms out, and then he does the other. So.
Bulldogs varsity guys going to the locker room. Charlton with a long pass down the court.
Football pass.
Yep. And they break the press and score on the other end. Mansell going to bring it up. And Charlton has abandoned their press. Brewington out top to Mansell. 3-point shot on the way in and out, no good.
That was so close.
And it was. And I thought it was going to get the rattle and come back down in, but it didn't. 38-31. Charlton with the lead. They've led by as many as 20. Mansell with a steal in there. They got to watch out for the Wolf. And then the Wolf got him that time. Nobody hollered it out for him. There's a travel. Official saw it. Said we'll go the other way. Minute and 1 second to go in the third quarter. This has been a long quarter, Jeremy.
It has.
Seems like we have one of those every game where the clock just don't move. We're going to try that touchdown pass again. This time Peanut intercepts it.
Oh, wait, this ain't football.
Let's see if we can get a pick six. Get a pick six out of it here. Mansell shot up, no good. Rebound. Brown's going to try to save it and couldn't. But that big fella's over on the bench, too. He must have gotten him some foul trouble. Bulldogs showing press. They're just going to pick him up man-to-man full court. 29 seconds. .32 walked, and they're going to call a foul, but he walked.
There is not very many people here.
There's not. Of course, it's an early afternoon game, but we're on a holiday. Celebrating the Reverend Martin Luther King. Free throw, no good. Brewington with the rebound to Peanut.
They ain't started the clock. Oh, now they're going to start.
Which is okay with us. I mean, we got the basketball, but it might not be if we score quickly. Kamarion Wade. But a nice look from Brown. 38-33. Charlton. Still in there by Brown, and it belongs to the Bulldogs. It goes out of bounds off of Charlton with 1.2. Mansell with a long shot. It was on line, but wasn't quite long enough. So we'll go to the fourth quarter with the Bulldogs trailing 38-33.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back here at Charlton County. JV action. Bulldogs trailing it 38-33. 7-minute quarter, so we got 7 minutes to try to complete this comeback. We trail by as many as 20 in the first half and trail by 12 at the end of the half. Starting the third quarter, cut 7 more off of it. So we'll go to quarter number 4 here in the JV game. Mansell going to bring it up. Gets it to Wade. Brewington over to Brown. He drives and walked. Same group that was out there for the third quarter is back out here for the fourth quarter. There's a push on Brown. And Marcus McGriff is going to go to the table and check in. He'll come in for Brown. Charlton with the ball and a 5-point lead. They put a shot up, no good. That's that big fella. It's at 3, up and in. 41-33 now. Wade open on the far side. They see him. He's going to drive around the big guy, lays it up, and the big guy throws it out of bounds. Marion got around him, but the big guy reached in from behind and threw it up against the wall down there. McGriff in the corner. Get it to Mansell. There's a foul called on Charlton. And both teams now with one in the period haven't had any one-on-one opportunities in this game. With 7-minute quarters, that's going to be a tall order. Ball into Wade. Over to McGriff. Charlton went for the steal. McGriff drove, put a shot up, no good. Brewington put one up, and he's fouled by the big guy.
I think he's probably taller than me.
He make that one, Jeremy. I looked away and didn't realize.
Yes, 34-41.
First shot up and in. I looked at the score. I looked away and looked at the scoreboard, and I was, well, he must have made it. Second one on the way in and out, no good. Almost went down. They got a guy down here wide open and missed him. The lead is 7 for Charlton with 5:45 left in the ball game. That 32's been big for them. Miko headed a pack, tried to get it to Marcus. They're going to need to set the offense. Mansell for 3. Oh, too long. Looked good from here, and this was a smidge too long. Peanut put a steal in there and dribbled it on the sideline.
Did they bring the cheerleaders tonight?
You know, I don't know. I haven't saw any. Three in the corner, no good. Brewington down with a rebound. MJ up top. Seen him, there's a lob down there to Brewington. That won't get it. I was about to say, I saw McGriff make that shot right there in varsity games a few times this year.
There was a shot like that at the last game, home game, Saturday night, I think.
Three-pointer for Charlton, no good. Brewington down with a rebound. Yeah, you're right. McGriff down under the Peanut. He lays it up, no good, but he's fouled. And the big guy is back on the bench. Do some damage in there with Peanut down low while he's out over there. Free throw up and in. 41-35. That cuts it to 6. 2-possession ball game. Peanut will have one more. Mansell has stepped on the three-point line, and they could have called that a lane violation. Can't be inside that arc on a free throw if you're not up there to get the rebound. Drive, shot up, no good, but fouled. 4:21 left. Charlton still maintaining a 5-point lead, and they're going to shoot a pair of free throws. First one, no good. Griner's going to come in for Mansell, give him a breather. Second free throw on the way, up and in. 42-36, back to 6, but the Bulldogs have the basketball. Opportunity to get it down to 4, maybe 3. McGriff with the ball, going to drive, going to lay it up, no good. Rebounded his own miss, put it back up, and he's fouled. Free throw off to the left. Second one on the way, no good. Rebounded almost. Peanut that came away with it. Then McGriff almost had a steal. 32 gets it in his hands, and he's off to the races. Somebody got to pick him up. Griner steps in and takes a charge. Big play there by Griner. Got to have somebody back down here to help. 3:54 to go in the basketball game. Charlton leads it 42-36. Bulldogs with the basketball. Second time down, they've had a chance to cut that lead down to 4. There's an unforced turnover. Got a foul called over there. No timeout call by Charlton County before the shot. I don't know what he's signaling. I don't have no idea.
Full timeout.
All right, we'll take a break. All right, back here at Charlton County, JV Bulldog action. JV Bulldogs trailing 42-36 with 3:12 to go in the basketball game. It's been a good ball game so far. JV guys getting some good work in today. Stay with us after this one. There will be no Lady Dawgs game. They played earlier in the year. This is a makeup game for the boys for a quarantine situation. It's going to be boys varsity action beginning momentarily after this one's over with. Charlton going to try to spread the floor, it looks like. Bulldogs come away with the turnover. Charlton going to send that big guy back in. Griner was open under there, and the pass was a little bit too strong. Griner comes out, and James Clarkson will take his place.
What was that?
Foul away from the ball, I think, Jeremy, on Marcus McGriff. Bulldogs will be shooting next time they're fouled. Charlton has 5 team fouls here in the quarter. Be the first 1-and-1 opportunity we will be saw today. 11 went way up to grab that one.
He just about missed it.
32 shot up, no good. Clarkson in there for the rebound, jump ball situation. But to stay with Charlton. 2:33 to go in the ball game. Charlton still with a 6-point lead. They try to lob it into the big guy. Miko steals it, going to get it ahead to Clarkson. He lays it up and in. 42-38, timeout, full timeout Coach Joel Stites. We'll step away and hear a word from our sponsors.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, back here at Charlton County, Bulldogs have cut it to 4 points here with 2:25 to go. They trail at 42-38. That's the closest they've been since early on in the first half. Got down by as many as 20, but if just kept chipping away, and got it down to 4 points. They outscored Charlton in the third quarter by about 7 or 8 points, I think. Charlton looking to get it in. And going to have a hold on Kamarion Wade. Foul away from the basketball. Still not in a bonus situation, so Charlton will still have to bring it in down there on the baseline. Charlton still having difficulty. If McGriff put it, now he comes up with a turnover. Down to Peanut, lays it up and lays it in. 42-40. There's a kick ball, no call. And McGriff comes away with it. He's going to drive, lays it up and in. Tie ball game, 42 apiece. 2 minutes left. Bruin got a hand on it. Clarkson come out of there with it. Going to drive, puts a shot up and in, and the Bulldogs will take the lead. Timeout, Coach Joel Stites. So for the first time since real early, Jeremy, I think we led 4-0 early. And went down big after that. And for the first time since the first 2 minutes, we have a lead. Got time for a timeout or no?
I'm not sure which one it was. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. He called a foul, but I kept running my mouth, I guess.
That's all right. It's all right. You can keep going with something else.
All right.
Talk about some baseball or something.
Yeah, baseball tryouts for today. First, want to congratulate everybody who went out there to try out. I know y'all guys put in a lot of hard work. And I rode by there, and it was good to see folks on the baseball field again for high school baseball. We had a little bit of summer league there for the Parks and Rec. That was high school age kids, but for the first time for Lanier County high school baseball since March the 13th when we were shut down due to COVID.
So that was a Friday, too, by the way.
That was a Friday afternoon in Homerville. Very, very happy to have high school baseball coming back. Charlton gets it into number 32. And he loses it, picks it up, and double dribbled, and no call. Charlton shot up. No good. 32 gets a. There's got to be a jump ball, but they're going to call a hold on Marcus McGriff. It'll be a 1-and-1. And then they call something on Kamarion Wade. Not sure what they called on him, but technical foul on Kamarion Wade. I don't know what he done, but there's no excuse for whatever he done. In a game that you've battled hard to come back from 20 points down to take the lead. Free throw up and in. Charlton will have 4 free throws here to tie it and take the lead, and they'll have the basketball because of a technical foul. Well, now they're only going to give them 2. They're not going to give them they should have got 4. If I was their coach, I'd be wanting to know where's my technical free throws. He should have got a 1-and-1. Should have got a 1-and-1, and I think they're going to talk about it.
Here's the official over here. No, now he's going to back up.
Well, I was thinking they was going to talk about it and give him the other free throw. He's supposed to get 2 more. Shot up, no good, but Charlton will go back to the line. And they put another point on our side of the scoreboard right there. I don't know if he meant to do that, but
No,
now
he's changing it.
it.
Oh, he better change. Yeah, there you go. Because
Look,
it wasn't
he hit the
4.
wrong button.
It was 40.
He hit the score button instead of the foul button. So Charlton will shoot 1-1 here, but the next time they go to the line, it'll be for 2. 1:28 left. Free throw no good. So we stay tied. He'll have one more. Peanut on this side with that big guy. Watch that big guy going over the back, but the free throw's up and in. Charlton regains the lead by 1. McGriff's going to bring it ahead, gets it to Peanut. Over to Mansell, back out top to McGriff, to Clarkson. Back to McGriff. He's going to drive. Dishes it to Peanut, who lays it up and in, but they call a foul on the floor. And I think that'll send McGriff to the line to shoot 1-1, and we'd have just soon they'd not call that foul. Nice pass in there by McGriff. Big guy come out to get him, and he just dished it down there to Peanut for a wide open layup. Free throw on the way, up and in, tie ball game. He'll get one more. Got a man back here. James sees him. Free throw on the way, no good. Rebound, slapped out of bounds. It'll go to the Indians. Minute 10, Charlton's basketball. They got to go to full length of the floor. They try to get it in. Mansell gets a hand on it. It goes out of bounds off of Charlton. It'll be Bulldog basketball with 1:07. McGriff are bringing in over there in front of the visitor score table. McGriff gets it to Mansell. Back to Pope, to McGriff. 1:04. Coach calling for motion. Mansell thought about a 3, changed his mind. Gets it to McGriff. He drives, dishes it to Peanut. He has his legs cut out from under him. Charlton's going to have a wide open layup unless James can get under there and get a foul. Nope, shot up and in. Charlton by 2 with 47 seconds. No need to panic and rush up there and turn the ball over. Ball to James, down to Mansell. He drives. Lost it, got it back out to Clarkson. McGriff for 3, no good. Rebound Charlton. Now you about got a foul. You're under 30 seconds, but Charlton's got a wide open layup. And that'll just about do it there. 49-45, 21 seconds to go. Got to get a quick shot up and got to score it. Big guy with a rebound. 14 seconds. That'll about wrap it up. No need to foul now. Timeout Charlton.
For what?
I guess he wanting to try to prevent that jump ball, but 7.4 seconds left, and Charlton calls a timeout. So the young Bulldogs battled back, Jeremy, from a 20-point deficit to take the lead, but couldn't hang on here in the final moments. They're going to most likely with 7.4 seconds fall to the Charlton JV as they trail by 4.
Well, stick around after this game for the varsity game. I'm assuming they'll wait 15 minutes, but they may not.
Yeah, you would think they would give them time to get back there and change. I don't know if Charlton has a full varsity and a full JV squad. Most folks, a lot of their JVs also part of their varsity, which I think everybody over there on our bench just about will dress out for the varsity game. So foul away from the ball would be the ideal thing right here, but it's too late to get it in. No need to foul now, and that'll run the timeout. So great effort this afternoon by the JV Dogs. They end up falling 49-45 to Charlton.
Lee & Associates, accountants located at 3127 North Oak Street Extension in Valdosta, Georgia, has been serving its clients since 1993. With CPAs on staff, Lee & Associates offers individual and corporate income tax preparation, as well as small business services such as bookkeeping, payroll, and monthly and quarterly tax filings. Call us today at 229-247-1040 to set up an appointment for a free initial consultation with one of our experienced accountants.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years, and FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.